Students, so in the today period we will go for the first chapter. Okay, so this chapter contains 8 marks in your annual examination according to the revised blueprint. Okay, and so here this is a basic point for the second chapter and the third chapter. Okay, so here basically the heading what we want to observe in this chapter is electric charges and the fields. Okay, here we will see in this chapter what is meant by electric charge and what are the different types of charges and properties of charges and what is the force between the charge and different laws we will observe in this chapter. Okay, so while we study this we have to see means, so we'll use the current, right? We'll use the current. So how the current is generated? The current is generated due to the flow of electrons inside the wire, or else you can generate by the source, that's secondary. So at the present, now you are experiencing or you are using the current. So what purpose you are using the current? So you have the so many types of applications. So from morning to evening, you are depends upon the current majorly. You see, from charging your mobile also, you need a current for the TV, fan, fridge, mixer, washing machines, iron box, water heater, okay, induction, all, almost all. So that's why that electric current we call as a modern friend of a man. Okay, and it is a very essential part also. Okay, so here, due to the flow of the charges in the wire, there is a production of the current. So we should know what is meant by the charge. Okay, so that charge means that plays very important role in understanding all the phenomena by the current. Okay, so first we'll see what is meant by electrostatics. Okay, so the electrostatics is the branch of science which deals with the study of electric charges at the rest state. Okay, so here we will see first, before studying the current, we will see what are the properties of the charges whenever it is at the rest state. Okay, so how it will interact with the other charges, all the property we will study whenever it is at the rest state. So that branch of physics we will call as a electrostatics. Okay, here further we will go for the study. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಈ electric charges at the rest state ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ಗಳು ಮೋಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್? Electric charge is the intrinsic property of the material or the substance by which property it can interact with the other charged particle. That interaction may be a force of attraction or that may be a repulsion. That we will call as a electric charge. You see, here I will take a positive charge, okay, and a negative charge, and I will take here positive charge and I will take here positive charge. So here what happens, these two charges whenever I will try bring them to closer, so what happens, there is a force of a repulsion happens in between these two like charges. So here these are the opposite charges, whenever you will bring they will get attract each other. Okay, this is similar to that of the magnetic property. So you can remember the magnetic property. If you take a north pole near to another north pole, or else you can take the pair of the south poles also too. So what happens? In between these two, there will be a repulsion. So in the similar case, the like charges, they will also get repel each other. Okay. And if you take unlike charges, similarly, if you take a north pole and if you take another south pole, this north and south, they will get attract each other. So in a similar way, the positive and the negative charges also, they will get attract. Okay. So like this, interaction between the charge, positive negative charge attraction and positive repulsion, or you can change the charges also to here. Okay. So in this case, what happens means, so what I told, the definition of the charge, it is the intrinsic property of a charge. By that property, it will show the electrostatics interaction. Electrostatic interaction means there may be a force of repulsion between the charged body, two charged body, or there may be a force of attraction between the, force of attraction here and force of repulsion. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಗುಣಧರ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಗುಣಧರ್ಮದಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಜೊತೆ ಅದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸ್ತದ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಅದು ತೋರಿಸಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ತೋರಿಸಬಹುದು. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ನೀವು ನಾರ್ತ್ ಪೋಲ್ ಎರಡು ಸಮೀಪ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ರೀ, ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎರಡು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಸಮೀಪ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೌತ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಸಮೀಪ ತಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಎರಡು ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಒಂದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ನೀವು ಸಮೀಪ ತಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಪೆಲ್ ಆಗೋದು ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವುಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಪ್ಪ, ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕಂಡು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮಂತೆ ಕೆಲವು ಗುಣಗಳು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬರ ಜೊತೆ. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಗುಣಧರ್ಮಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ನಾವೀಗ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಸ್ಮೂತಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಸ್ಮೂತಾಗಿ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದೇ. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ type of charges. Okay, so basically you know the material world, basic unit of the material world is what? Atom, right? So what the atom contains, so you know the picturization about the atom. I think in your chemistry or familiar. Here we have a central core which is positively charged nucleus, followed by the electrons. They will revolve. Okay, so this is the positive charged nucleus and the negatively charged electrons, right? The electrons, they will revolve around the nucleus. Okay, this picturization you know already. Okay, and exactly this is the positive charge, proton, negative charge, electron. This is the conventional one. Okay, we are taking conventionally. And here, so as our knowledge, we have two type of charge. One is positive charge, another one is negative charge. Okay, and this charge is discovered by the scientist called Benjamin Franklin. Okay, so atom ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಸುತ್ತ ತಿರುಗ್ತಿರ್ತವೆ. ಇದೇ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್, ಒಂದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ಗಳು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಆಟಮ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. As you know, material world basically it is a neutral in state. Okay, neutral in state. So this is having a positive charge as well as negative charge, but the net charge on the atom is zero. Why the net charge on the atom is zero? As you have previous knowledge, if I take it for consideration purpose, here in this atom there will be totally 10 protons which is of positive charge, and similarly compulsorily there will be the 10 electrons which are revolving around the nucleus. So totally if you add the plus 10 and a minus 10, the resulting you going to meet the charge as 0. Okay, so it contains equal number of protons and equal number of electrons, so that the net charge will be 0. ಹೌದ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು atom ಏನಿರ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಜೀರೋ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಜೀರೋ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಿರ್ತಾವೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದರಿಂದ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಆಟಮ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಇರ್ತದ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಸೊ ಇದೇನ್ರಿ ಡಸ್ಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, so this is the made up of atoms, right? So basic all the fundamental element of all the material universe is atom, right? So this contains so many atoms. Inside the atoms there will be a plenty of electrons. Similarly each atom contains the nucleus, but even though it having a charge, it is electrically neutral, we will call. Then is it possible to charge it? Yes, it is possible. So we can charge a body. How we can charge a body? So that we can see the methods of charging the body. You see, first of all we will see how a body can be charged, how it can attain the charge. You see, in this atom there will be a balance in between the positive charge and the negative charge. From this atom, if I remove one electron, in this atom if I remove one electron from the atom which is at the outermost orbit, that we will call as a valence electron. So here what happened now? In this atom, according to this consideration I am talking about, there will be 10 protons inside and there will be 9 electrons. Okay, so here what happened? Here number of protons are 10 and number of electrons 9. So here if you minus means you will meet one positive charge. So that here what happens, the charge of the atom is shifted to the positive side. Okay, and it will become a positively charged ion. Okay, so in a similar way, if I add an electron, you see, now I will place this as usual, negatively charged body. If I remove an electron, it will become positively charged body. Now I am adding an electron. If I add an electron to the atom, now what happens? In this case there will be 10 protons and 11 electrons, and what is the net result? If you make minus means there will be a minus 1 will be the net charge. In the sense, if it contains excess of electron other than the normal state, it will become the negative charged body, or else we call as a negative ion. If it has less number of electrons than the normal, then it will become the positively charged body. In simple words, if I wanted to tell how a body becomes positive and negative, ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಈ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಅದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಆಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಏನದರಿ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅದ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಾವು ಬಾಡಿನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅದ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಬೆಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಕಡೆ 10 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅದ, ಓಕೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 10 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 10 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಳಿಲಾಕತ್ತಾರ, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅದ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಅದ, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಳಿಲಾಕತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡ 100 ನ್ಯೂಟನ್, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡ 100 ನ್ಯೂಟನ್. ಸೊ ಈ ವಸ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ electrically neutral. Why? Because now I am visualizing. Here you see, here there are the 10 members with the positive charge, here are the 10 members with the negative charge with the equal capacity. If the equal and opposite charges are acting over the same body, then where the body will go? It will not go anywhere because it is in the equilibrium state. The 100 newtons of force, for consideration purpose, 100 newtons of force is exerting in this side by the positive charges are positive persons, and here the 100 newtons of force is exerted by the 10 negative persons. Okay, negative person in the sense, don't think that, so for the explanation point of view. Okay, so here what I will do in the sense, I will remove one negative person, one negatively charged particle I will remove. In the sense, out of 10 negative members, one member I will remove. If I remove one member from the negative side, what will happen? This side 9 members, this side 10 members. So obviously this body will be get shifted towards the positive charge, so that the body will acquire the positive charge if you remove an electron. Okay, now what I will do here, now I removed an electron, so that here become 9 members, 10 members, so that it is shifted to positive side. Now what I will do, again I will take the neutral state, here 10 members, here 10 members, negative, 10 positive. If I add one more negatively charged person to this side, so that here there will be 11 members, or there will be 11 electrons, and here will be the 10 persons or 10 protons. So here the 11, here the 10. So obviously if I add the electron, so it will become more negative, then it will get dragged towards the negative side. Okay, so in simple words, if I tell, it means if you remove the electron from the atom, it will become the positive charge ion. If you add an electron to the atom, it will become a negatively charged ion. Similar to any body, if you add the electrons to the body, it will become negatively charged body. If you remove the electrons from the body, it will become positively charged body. Okay, and if we go for methods of charging, there are 3 types of charging. One is charging by conduction, charging by induction, and charging by friction. Okay, so we will see the first one. Okay, charging by conduction. Okay, see here in the word we can get more information. You see, charging by conduction. So what we will do here? First type of charging, we will take one neutral metal sphere. Neutral, keep in mind, and we are projecting that neutral metal sphere over the insulated stand or insulator. So what is meant by conductor, what is meant by insulator, what is meant by semiconductor? So I think all of you are familiar with this. So a conductor is the material which can conduct the electricity through it. A insulator is the one which do not conduct the electricity through it, and a semiconductor is the one which conducts the partial current through it. Okay, as you know. So what I did here, I taken a metallic sphere, I projected that metallic sphere over the insulated stand. Okay. Now I will take one more charged body. Okay, charged body which is having the insulated holder. Charged body are taken, and this holder is again insulator. Okay, because if you touch means again the charge will flow through the persons. So if I bring this and if I made contact with this, so now the charged body I brought in contact with the uncharged body. So here in this case what happens? Some of the charges they will flow from the positive charge body to the neutral body. Okay. Now if I remove this, it has acquired the positive charge. ಇದು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೊಂದು ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ತಂದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಂದು ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋರಿ, a charged body is kept in contact with the other uncharged body, then the charged body charges will flow from charged body to uncharged body. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆದಂಥ ಬಾಡಿನ ಈ ಅನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಂದಿಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಆಗೇನಾಗ್ತವ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಈ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವೆಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಕಂಡಕ್ಷನ್. And keep in mind, in this method of charging we are considering both are the conductors. Okay, so regarding these two, charging by induction and charging by friction, we'll discuss in the next class. Okay, so this is a very important basic point.